Brad Storm here with MMA Mayhem Radio.com, and we're in Hotlanta, NFC 58, Wild Bills. And you know what, fans? I have Anthony Cooper in the house. Word on the street has it that you work security at Wild Bills as well?
Yes, sir, man. I've been working here since 2005, and I've been watching the fight since. I've been training in martial arts variously since I was a kid. I taught to David Oblas when I was about 18, and he got me a fight here a long time ago. Fell in love with it ever since.
Well, Wild Bills has put out some outstanding talent as far as the Atlanta scene goes. And let's talk about your gym. Who are you currently training with, and who's made you better at your skills in the cage?
I've actually been training with various different people back in the day, but right now I have found my home with my boys, Total Boxing. Brad Johnson and Patrick Webb and Joe Powers, they have been tremendously helping me out with my hands, my wrestling, my jiu-jitsu. Trying to actually get documented in purple belt now.
Now, so what would you say is your weakest point, and what have you improved in the most?
Right now, especially after this fight, my wrestling defense. I felt that, my stand-up was okay. I needed to work on a little bit more of my combos, but the wrestling defense I definitely needed help with because he was easily passing my guard, and he shouldn't have.
It seems like, Gabe Leatherman, outstanding work in the cage. Both of you guys did a great job. It was a grueling pace. Gabe tried to get the rear naked choke on you, and I was thinking, you have excellent defense against the rear naked choke. Who do you have to give credit to on that one?
3 different people. The Cole twins. They were my original jiu-jitsu coaches, and they were like 6'5", 300 pounds apiece, and them putting that in me helped me out a lot.
Oh, wow.
And Brad Johnson, he's been helping me out tremendously throughout the years, and he's really stubborn just like I am, so me and him will go back and forth for hours.
And it's a tough sport, and so you're not going to win every match you go into. What do you take out of this matchup with Gabe Leatherman?
Honestly, this is just a learning experience for me. It just means I have to go back in the gym and train even harder. Right now, I have a title shot for Ruckus in the Cage up in Williamsburg, Virginia in September. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and train even harder, longer, faster, stronger.
It makes you madder, right? It makes you more.
It doesn't make me mad. It makes me more focused. I'm just going to keep going back in. Matter of fact, you'll probably find me at Total Boxing tomorrow.
Speaking of Total Boxing, reality, there's a documentary going on with you of some sorts. Can you explain to the fans?
Just long story short, I was born with a spondylolisthesis, which is a rare back disease. My L4 and L5 in my vertebrae did not grow with the rest of them. I broke it when I was 10, did surgery. They were telling me that I wasn't going to be able to walk past 24. I'm 26 years old. Back when I was 24, I actually fought here. And he slammed me on my back in the first round.
Did it scare you at all?
It did, and not at first because my adrenaline was rushing. But after that, I found out that basically I could have rebroke it and I had a bulging disc. It told me my career was done. 2 years later, I'm stronger than ever, and I'm coming back. So
that's good to hear. And now, how fans are going to be able to check that out once it's in production?
Right now, we're going to go based off of YouTube. We're actually probably going to go into like an independent film festival. We're actually going to try and get the name out there.
Okay, and as far as the NFC, what have they meant to your career?
Actually, this is my start, man. So this is always going to be like my home, and since I've worked here for so long, this is my backyard. So much love to NFC.
Fans, you're going to want to follow us on Twitter at MMA Mayhem Radio. Anthony Cooper, he's coming to get you.
Jackal, baby.
And that's right, he might punch you in the face.